How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to the channel, VXM. We're going to be back working on this Malibu today, as you see behind me here. So we picked that up from Dutra last night. You saw Danny make that piece up real quick. And we're going to, it's not that big. I mean, it is this big. It's not going to be this big. So you're going to see what we're going to do with that. Get that installed today. We got the, I'm going to turn this around. Let me quick. So we got this dry shaft loop all done. Got the cross member all done and painted. This piece actually goes in about that high, like that. So it'll be about 2 inches or so bigger, taller than it was before. All right, so we're gonna get that installed, put the cross member in there so we can let the car down and start working on the inside. All right, there you have it. Cross member. New grade 8 bolts, 1/2 inch. And all new bolts and washers on that. Dry shaft loop, all done. All right, so now we're gonna let it down. Finish bolting that header back on, and then start doing the floor, the covering. All right, so now we got everything where it needs to be. I put the header back on. I bolt the header back up, and that's still, it's just touching, right? And I cut this bolt off. Look how much it moved in. Look at the alignment with the bolt. That bolt was sticking out. I don't even know how you guys got the header in the first place. So I'm gonna take it back off one more time and trim that back, that little piece back a little bit more. Okay, got the header back on. Got clearance now. All these wires and all this junk and all this harness, we're gonna take all that crap out and rewire all this under here behind the dash so you don't see anything out here. All right, so that's gonna be another thing we're gonna be doing. I'm just gonna cut these all back. All right, I'm gonna set this thing in here. Take the glove box off so we can get behind to weld everything. Get all the wires out of there. I'm gonna take the grinder, flat disc, and clean all the way around that floor. So we'll weld to that. All right, so at this point, I got the new cover, right? We got it formed to the floor. I trim this side back so that it's got no lip on the inside. I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna trim this side, and then I'm gonna clean it all up with the grinder, the very edge, and then I'm gonna start tacking it and bringing it over to the other side. All right?
Yeah.
Can you hold it? Hold it like that?
Yeah.
All right, move down a little bit to the back. Push right there. Oh man. A little more to the back. That one you're gonna have, yep, right there. Yep. Nice. Right between these two. Right there, push up. Perfect. Perfect, okay. All right. And then the rest of this, I'm gonna put a patch right here. That's perfect. Look at that, ain't no gap, no nothing. Yeah. And that, I'll get all that.
And everything.
Like that, and then we gotta, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut that, and then we'll push it down and weld it.
Okay.
So, let's get on this side. Can you see if that door will open? Make sure the lift ain't in the way. You can put a Liberty under this bad boy. Good? Yeah? Alright, so we gotta mark it right about where it is, right? It's gonna go down like that. And then we'll trim it back so it stays nice and like this side. Alright, let me get on the other side. That's all done. I'm gonna go over to this other side, show you what we're doing. So now over here, what we're gonna do is we lifted it up, right? It's gonna sit down like that, right? So we lift it up, we made a mark. We're gonna cut right at that line. When we push this down tight, it'll be just like the other side, so there won't be a lip hanging over the other side on the inside of it. It'll be nice and clean, and on the inside it'll be smooth, and you got lots of room in there now. right, gang. We have a floor. Nice solid tunnel.
Solid as a rock.
Now what I'm going to do is, this is all done. I'm going to go back underneath and clean up the edges from underneath there. We're going to put the shifter where we want it. Yeah, it came out nice. Look at that. Looks sweet. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put the shifter right where we want it, and then I'll make a little plate, like a flat plate, like a pedestal that it sits on, with a couple of studs sticking out of it, so that you can just bolt the shifter down and take the shifter out without going underneath it and all kinds of crazy stuff. But this is all nice and clean. There's no overhang on the inside. Very, very, very little, and we're going to clean that up. You won't even know that it was done. So hopefully the rug should fit back over it without an issue, and then we're good.
Stock floor.
We'll need one, yeah, like a stock floor for Liberty. You're gonna need I'm gonna make a hole here for the shifter cable. We'll figure all that out probably tomorrow. All right, that's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the share button. Give us a thumbs up. A lot more stuff coming. That's it.